Hi, Annalisa.
Hello, how are you?
Uh, I am good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you for accepting our request to share your psyche journey with others. The reason we are doing such a project is that because people are very much interested and they inspire from other stories. So thank you for accepting it. Let me start with a very basic question. How did Psyche find you? How did you come across with Psyche?
Well, I love how you asked the question, how did PSYCH-K find you? Because as I've learned over the years through talking with many of my PSYCH-K colleagues,
Mhm,
PSYCH-K finds you. It finds you when you're ready. It's
mhm.
like it has to be the match. We know that, right? The
Yeah,
vibrational match. I was actually searching all my life, had been on a journey, right? We're all on a journey, but it was a conscious journey of um, understanding that my thoughts and feelings were being reflected in things that people would randomly say or a song that would come on a radio. And so I started actually writing a book about it. And then I got derailed. And so I started once again saying, I'm going to put this whole presentation and I want to talk to people and teach them about this. And so I started, researching all these modalities that I had known about. I was going to put this talk together when, of course, magically, our little whirling dervish, Bruce Lipton, pops on my screen,
yeah.
and I start watching the biology of bleep, and I about lost my mind because I said, "That's it. That's why I can only manifest in the spiritual realm of departed loved ones and guides and these amazing divine synchronicities, but I can't seem to break these patterns." So I didn't happen to hear him say PSYCH-K because I kept screaming at my computer, how do I do it? And of course, then that magically appeared. And when I got to the PSYCH-K International website and I looked at the video that Rob had there, I mean, I was covered in chills. I burst into tears. I didn't even make an appointment for a session. I just signed up to basic workshop and said, this is what I will be doing for the rest of my life. Initially, I thought I would be an instructor, but things changed in my life, and it's not a good fit for me now. But I host a lot of basic workshops, and I work with clients all the time.
Beautiful, beautiful. Um, so far, how do you define psyche? When people come to you and when they ask, what is the thing that you call psyche? How do you answer
Well,
them?
sure. Well, the very quick elevator pitch when you only have a couple of moments is that Psyche is a quantum tool that helps you that helps you change the beliefs that you hold at your subconscious level that have kept you stuck in repeating patterns your whole life. Only the names and changes and places have changed. The dynamics have been the same. And we change these beliefs into beliefs that you consciously choose so that you can actively and purposefully create outcomes that you want to support your goals and dreams. When people start to come in a session, I mean, for me, it's very important that the first session is 90 minutes because I
Mhm,
want people to understand what's behind this. And basically what I do is I meet people where they are. So if I have someone like my mom who's a little bit older and a different generation, different experience, I talk about it from a very neurological perspective, which we know is what's happening with Psyche. We talk about the whole brain and the science and these very 3D things that people can understand about the brain.
mhm.
When I talk to someone who's a little further along in their journey and they're awakening to consciousness, then we start to talk about the vibrational universe and frequency and having a match. And so that you may consciously be saying, well, I say my affirmations every morning that I'm worthy. And, I've been to therapy for 20 years. And I say, that's terrific. But I know you believe in the law of attraction, right? Yeah, I do. So how's it working for you? It's not. And then I start to get into the subconscious and I say, the universe hears what your subconscious is vibrating through your emotions. And so the reason it hasn't been happening to you is because you've only been working in the 5% of wishes and desires. We need to get to the subconscious. And then you just see their whole brain go, oh my God. And they completely get it. And then the magic starts to happen.
Yeah, yeah, that's what That's what Psyche is. You're right. It's a magic. Um, what has changed in your own life since you met Psyche?
You know,
Spiritually, emotionally, physically,
e-
in any aspect?
everywhere. I mean, it's changed everything. You know, I understand that psyche is what has it's the tool that allowed me to step into my God-given birthright, that I am a multidimensional being. And because of that, I literally can create everything as long as my vibrations are aligning. So I've had a ball at every level, whether it's I want to deepen my spiritual connection, and wow, some amazing, just amazing things have happened. How I see the world, how I used to be a person who would get very impatient with wasting my people who waste my time, waiting in line, being distracted, very impatient with people who weren't on the same wavelength, very judgmental, not in a and just in a way, if you didn't agree with me or you didn't get it. And now I used to also have periods of deep lows, and I don't have those anymore at all. I used to
Beautiful.
always be very critical of the way I looked, and I don't. I'm older and heavier than I've ever been, but when I see me, I am the most beautiful and gorgeous that I've ever been. And
You
I,
are.
oh, thank you. But for me, I look at myself now and I look at myself when I was 40 pounds thinner and I used to work out at the gym, and I, it's a completely different thing. And I would say the best metaphor that I could give for how I feel on a daily basis, and it's very consistent. I feel like a 12-year-old kid that just got a brand new bike, and it's a beautiful
Wow.
sunny day in July in 1972, and I'm riding.
Oh, wow.
That's my that's my go-to place, and then it just gets better from there. And of course, I'm not the Buddha. I'm going to have days where I might dip, but the moment I identify what's going on, I immediately do a balance and I shift it. So it's I could get very emotional about it because I'm so blessed to be aware of what we truly are capable of, human beings
Yeah.
living on this planet in this time, in this space. And I love doing client work, but more than anything, I love educating people and just bringing them on board.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very impressive journey.
Mhm.
I heard that you still have things that you are working on, of course, like all of us. Are there
Mhm.
any things that you are working on recently to have new shifts in your life? Anything that,
Yes.
mm,
Well, I've been working on putting together a book.
wow,
I've been working on, and so people always say, the naysayers, well, how come you haven't finished your book yet? I said, I could finish my book anytime I want, as
mhm,
soon as I'm emotionally connected with the idea of I'm ready to speak truth. Now, everyone goes, Annie, come on, you always speak your truth. That's right, I can speak my truth, but now I'm putting it out to the world. And I
mhm.
don't know if I'm ready, but when I'm emotionally connected with that, and I have so many other things going in my life that it's my responsibility to make the time, I can do that balance. But you have to be emotionally, you can't make someone do a balance that they don't want to do. It's the same for
Yes,
us.
of
So
course.
I know it's there, and I have a very good idea of what the balances are that I need to do. And when I hear them, I go, yeah, I'm not ready for that. I
Okay.
don't I don't want to do that right this moment. So
Good,
yeah.
good, good. Thank you for sharing. I know that, I mean, we just heard also that you're working with clients, and if that's okay with you, we would like to share your contact details under this video so that those who would like to reach out and ask for help from you can easily get in contact with you, if that's okay with you.
Well, I would be delighted to
Okay.
answer any questions, even if it's a free discovery call or somebody who's like me and is ready to sign up for a workshop that I'm hosting in October. Um, I am delighted and excited and honored to do that always.
Lovely, lovely. Well, thank you, Annalisa. It was a beautiful conversation. I'm
Thank you so
really
much.
intrigued about what I heard. Happy journeys.
Hope to see you and meet you in person, or I'll.
Very soon. Very soon, Annalisa. All right.
Thank you. Godspeed.
Thank you. You
Bye
too.
now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.